Hey, what's up guys? Sean Janessian here with My Home Group. So are you kind of trying to start your process of buying your first home? Don't know where to begin. You're on Google or YouTube searching some stuff and trying to figure out what's the best steps to move forward with. So I came up with a couple of mistakes to avoid when buying your first home. So hopefully these tips help you along your journey of buying your first home, because I know it's an exciting time and it's nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time. So all right, so mistake number one to avoid is to talk to a lender first. I always recommend that because what happens is if you go out with a realtor and you're looking at some homes and you're falling in love with this area and this price point, and then you end up speaking to a lender, they're usually going to crush your excitement, and it's going to be like, hey, we were looking at homes at 400,000, you loved them, and then we only qualify for 300. Now you're disappointed, and it just kind of takes the fun and excitement out of it. So best thing to do is always talk to a lender, because they're just going to give you a roadmap, a game plan, because if you don't qualify yet, they're going to talk to you and give you a process on qualifying for your home loan. Mistake number two to avoid is don't overextend yourself with this purchase. Usually, like they say, on average people live in their home for 5 to 7 years. So this may not be your forever home. So no need to go buy that big house first time around. It's okay with getting something a little bit smaller. Keep it within budget. Like, I'm very big on keeping your house under budget. So a good rule of thumb that I like to say is keep your mortgage payment about 30% or lower than your actual income. Okay, so obviously, ideally, the lower the better, but try not to extend over 30% of your income on your mortgage payment, because then you're going to be strapped and you're going to be, I hate for people to be house poor. And like I said, this is not going to be more than likely your first and only house. So you could always move up, get some equity, wait a few years, you'll earn some equity, you could sell it, and then end up purchasing your dream forever home. And that's the better route to go, in my opinion. So mistake number three to avoid is when you're actually under contract with a house that you finally spoke to the lender, you went out shopping, and you got a house under contract that you liked it, you wrote up an offer, the seller's accepted. Now you have about 30 to 45 days till you actually get the keys. And in this time over here, we call it the escrow period. And one thing to avoid is don't buy anything during this period on credit card. So some clients in the past have bought a new car, some furniture for the property, appliances, because you need that when you're moving in. But what happens is that could mess up your debt to income ratio. That's some lender mumbo jumbo, and that could disqualify you from purchasing that house. And then they'll be like, hey, you don't qualify anymore because you bought some stuff, your debt went up, your debt to income is now off, and now you can't buy the property. So that'd be very unfortunate. So definitely try to avoid buying anything with credit cards. Please don't make that mistake. We see it way too many times here. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Hope this helped. Obviously, there's a lot more mistakes to avoid, but I just wanted to keep this one short for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. See you later.